Friends, wow, what a busy week it's been. I totally forgot I still got 2 knives here I need to get unboxed and opened up and reviewed on my channel. So let's take the one here on the left and rip this baby open and see what we got. Because honestly, I just really don't remember what it was I ordered. I know I went to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, ordered a couple knives, and I bought them with the proceeds from the sale of the One Angry Kid knife oil. So that also means that this is going to be a giveaway knife, all right? I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in a minute. But right now, let's see if we can figure out what knife this is. And that label sure does not help me out. And this solid white box has no markings, so let me figure out how to... There we go. All right. Blue denim jeans. I still don't remember. Okay, what is this? Rough Ryder. Oh, okay, yep. So I've heard about Rough Ryder knives. I've seen them on some of the other channels. Let's figure out how to get this box open. And I went ahead and bought us one to review and give away here. So this will be the first Rough Ryder on the channel. And it's been a kind of a pain to open here. Alright, so we're fixing to get all up and close and personal with this knife. But before we do, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with any of your friends that might like similar knife content. Share them with your friends is what does the most help for the channel. Also, like I said, this one was bought with proceeds from my knife oil, and the key here is, see that little oak up here in the top right corner? That'll tell you this video knife review is a giveaway knife, and it was purchased by the proceeds off my One Angry Kid premium knife oil. Alright, I'll tell you more about that later at the end of the video, but right now let's check out this gem of a little knife right here. It's a nice looking little knife. It's got these denim blue jean scales, and it's got this orange. Oh wow, look at that. There's a complete orange G10 liner under that scale. That is nice looking. And yeah, I kind of like the way it looks. That's pretty cool. Alright. Those denim scales, they look like they probably got some kind of clear coat or something on them because they're really glossy. You can see I'm having a hard time with the camera here with it. Let's pop this big old blade open and see what we got here. So that is one big sheepsfoot, and it is snappy. Maybe a little on the stiff side, but it'll loosen up. We'll get some oil on it here in a minute. Alright, so let's look at this Wharncliffe, and right here we got Tang Stamp RR Rough Ryder, and then the bolster itself has a big old R on there too, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what we got here on the back side. Let's check this out. 440 razor sharp steel. Okay. Book says it was supposed to be T10, so, and that does not appear to be a sticker. That's permanently on the blade. Alright, what else we got here? China. Okay. And RR2346 is the number, I think. And that is also etched into that blade, not a sticker. But one thing we have is this nice rounded spine or swedge. I'm not sure what you call it there. But it's not just beveled, it's rounded, and that is a nice touch. And so is the tip. The tip is nice and defined, and that makes it very nice. And it feels pretty sharp. You know, we'll do a sharpness test here in a little bit. But the knife feels the hand good. My 2 extra large hands. And it feels handy in the hand, you know. It's got a little weight to it. We'll weigh it here in a minute. But I like it. I like the way it feels, you know. Big old sheep's foot like that. Pretty cool. Like I said, it is stiff. So let's check out the little pin here. Alright, so this pin, I don't know, it looks like it drops down a little bit more than normal. It don't look even. Let's put it up against the rag here. We get a better shot in front of the camera. I don't know, what do you think? Maybe it's just that nail nick that's giving us the optical illusion, because that nail nick's a little bit canted. You see that? But those nail nicks are nice and deep. See the one on the sheepsfoot there? Both of them are really deep, and they have that that little matchstick, or whatever you want to call it, machining on them. Makes it look nice. You know, the springs are flush, closed and open. They feel good. You know, no hot spots there. Yeah, you know, I can feel, you know, the bolsters to the handle. I can feel a little bit there, but you know, it's a price point knife. It's not going to be perfect. Like they say, you get what you pay for. Alright, so while we oil up the knife, let me go ahead and give you a catchphrase that you're going to need to enter into the comments in order to win this knife. You got to be subscribed, and you got to enter in the comments and use the catchphrase pocket worn. That's going to be the catchphrase today, pocket worn. Alright, make sure that's in your comment in the comments, and you'll automatically be entered. So let's run through these specs. 3.8 ounces, and we have an overall length of 6 3/4 open. Our main blade is 2 3/4 overall, and a 2.5 inch sharpened. Our pen knife is 2 1/8, and it has a 1 7/8 sharpened edge. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. That 3.8 ounces, you know, that's with 2 blades. So let's see how sharp they are. Nice. You know, most of these Chinese knives, they do come sharp. I wish I could say that about our American one, but that one definitely gets a thumbs up. Alright, let's check out this little guy here. Alright. Oh, not too bad. I feel something right in the middle. See? Catching right there. Well, not that time. Yeah, something's going on right there. I don't feel anything though. Didn't do it that time. Ah, there's something there. So, you know, that's what you have a leather strap for. So, my little beaver craft here, I could take it, put it on there. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Let you do what you want to do. Reprofile it, whatever you want. Alright, so I was fixing to put this knife in the box and wait for the winner. When I noticed something here, when I close this big old sheepsfoot, look what it does. It sits right there on that center divider there, that brass. Check it out. It's not going down in the pocket like it's supposed to. It's sitting right on top of that liner, divider, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what you call that. Maybe when I push it over, it still don't go down. Look at that. That is horrible blade centering, huh? And not only is it just bad blade centering, because I don't think that knife goes down any further than that. It's just the design of the knife, you know? That is why, you know, you pay more for like a case knife. Because you don't see this from case, not on a regular basis, you know? That is just, I think this is more of a poor design than a poor execution, you know? Because, like I said, even if you push the blade over, it doesn't go down in there like it should. See, I push it over right there. It's still sitting up there. If I squeeze down on it, I can push down pretty hard. I mean, yeah, I can make it go down, but what it's doing is pushing that back spring out. See, right there? So it's not made to go down further. Why would they design that knife like that? You know, why would you sit up that high and stick out that far? If you got a handle that big, that blade should go down in it. But this knife and the manufacturer of this knife doesn't have that century of refinement like Case and Buck and Smith & Wesson and Colt. You know, those American institutions that have been doing things for a long time. They refine everything a little bit at a time, and now all those products are damn near perfect. Yeah, you get some flaws in manufacturing, but this isn't a manufacturing flaw. This is a design flaw. But once again, you get what you pay for, and we only paid $12.85 to bring this knife all the way here from China. So that's pretty gosh darn cheap, isn't it? All right. So, if you want to win the knife, put the catchphrase in the comment. Remember, the proceeds from my knife oil pays for these giveaway knives. So, coming up next is my ad for my knife oil, and that's how we fund the channel.
Friends, if you follow the channel, you'll know that I am an avid knifeaholic and collect knives of all types and styles. And I also live in South Florida, an area with high humidity and plenty of salt water. Not the best conditions for keeping my knives in pristine conditions. And like you, I have been using a multitude of off-the-shelf gun and knife oils, but I was always concerned about those products, as most are just rebranded automatic transmission fluids and really shouldn't be used around food prep and processing. Now, restaurants have used food-grade mineral oil as a safe and non-toxic way to protect and lubricate their knives and machines for a very long time. But just plain mineral oil, while a fantastic lubricant, doesn't adhere well and provide the long-lasting protection we require. So I experimented with other food-safe ingredients that I could blend into the mineral oil to help it cling to the blade and provide a longer-lasting coat of protection. And this layer of protection is also less greasy than other products and produces less of that oily fingerprint like most case knives get. Now, what I've been doing is wetting the knives down very well with the oil. Just kind of smearing it around with my finger, getting it all over the knife. Once I get it fully coated and the pivot points lubricated, I like to wipe it off and just let it sit for a little while. And it actually just kind of creates this light, almost a little waxy film, but it's not a buildup and it doesn't get gummy. I've taken knives apart after using it on there for EDC for about a month, and I see no buildup in the knife at all. And I've used it on these ball bearings and my ZTs and this flipper here, and I've seen no sign of any kind of gum or film buildup in there. It's just a great lubricant, and it feels good in the hand. Like I said, it's not greasy. So if you want to try my knife lubricant, I urge you to go to oneangrykid.com and you can order it there. And what you're going to get is you're going to get these little needle applicator bottles, 1 ounce in each bottle, and it'll come in a package like this, a little box. This is what you'll get in the mail. And inside there I'm going to include a microfiber cleaning cloth. Colors will vary. And I'm going to give you 2 of these 1 ounce bottles. That way you got plenty to last you. So if you go to oneangrykid.com, all one word, that's where you can go and purchase this knife oil. And you'll get exactly what you see here, a non-toxic oil that works great on your knives. And you can use your PayPal, your credit cards, everything's right there on the site. Online store, oneangrykid.com.
So if you'd like to support the channel and help with these giveaway knives, go on over to oneangrykid.com, and remember, all proceeds from the knife oil sales goes towards purchasing the knives you see given away here at my channel. Thank you.